What is happening? I am Minnesota Vikings man 28, and today I'm going to be breaking down the four Pro Bowl players for the Minnesota Vikings this year. Now, there probably could be more, maybe next month if some people decide to opt out, or they're injured, or they make the Super Bowl or whatever. Then there just could be more. So I'll make a video if any other Viking player gets in. Probably it'll probably come out next month after the championship game. But hopefully those spots will be filled by non Viking players, because hopefully we will be going to the Super Bowl, even though I don't know. I feel hesitant because I just don't think right now um, we're at that level to get to the Super Bowl yet. This season, I mean, definitely good to be a playoff, probably going to be a playoff team, but I just don't know about Super Bowl team, because there's so many other good teams out there. It might win a wild card game, and that's probably it. That's how I'm feeling right now. But I mean, I hope we get as far as the Super Bowl, but who knows? Who knows? So, breaking down the four Vikings players from my least favorite to my favorite. So, the first one, my least favorite one, Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr. I mean, I like the player. He's good. I mean, he had a good season so far. I mean, there's still 2 games left. Remember that. He has how many? He has 49 combined tackles, uh, 1 forced fumble. So, and then how many sacks? 3 sacks. So not too bad, but like, I just I don't know. He's good, but like, I don't know if he was willing to go to the Pro Bowl this year. I mean, I don't know if it was most. I know it's like 30% the fans, 30%, or like 30% fans, 60% players and coaches, and then 10% by a committee or something like that. Um, I mean, sure, why not? Why not? Probably has a lot of name recognition because he injured Aaron Rodgers. So, um, yeah, but pretty much a good season. I mean, he's proving himself. He wants to play for the Vikings next season. He's on his last year, so he's hoping for that um, contract extension, which with this Pro Bowl appearance could get him there. So who knows? Next, we have Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith. I was between Harrison Smith and the number 2, another player for who's my second favorite, but like third favorite, Harrison Smith. He gets in the first ballot Pro Bowl, so that's great for him. He has 3 interceptions on the year, great, and 1 forced fumble and 3 sacks. So he has as many as Anthony Barr, which is, yeah, that's why I like Harrison Smith over Anthony Barr making the Pro Bowl. And he has 71 combined tackles, while Anthony Barr has, I think, what was it? Did I say 40, 49? So ugh. And then yeah, he is pretty much one of the best safeties out there, if not the best. I will call him the best safety out there right now. So he is totally deserves it. Great that he made it the first time this time, instead of just backups and like just meh. So yeah, there is Harrison Smith is our second Pro Bowler. Well, third. I mean, on my list, second best in my opinion that made the Pro Bowl from out of the 4. Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen had an amazing year. At least the first half, where he tied the record 5, 6, 7, 8 straight 100-yard games. Almost broke Calvin Johnson's record, but Stephon Diggs got injured. We didn't play against the Lions week 9, so that really put a lot of pressure on Thielen. So he only got 22 yards that game. He has 1,255 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns and 3 rushes, 28 yards. Anything else? But great season. Our number one receiver by far. Um, Definitely always needs. I feel like he needs Diggs to be, always stay that consistent. He, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say about him. I mean, just his story, coming, homeboy, just being undrafted and getting on the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, this guy is totally amazing. So, yeah, that's the second most deserving person on the Vikings to be in the Pro Bowl, and number one, Danielle Hunter. Danielle Hunter. Everyone thought, okay, if I had to pick someone on the defensive line to be in the Pro Bowl, who would it be? Everson Griffin. Nope, didn't happen this time. Now I know. Everson Griffin had some mental health stuff, and then I don't know, an injury to go along with that, so he didn't play the entire year. But then Danielle Hunter stepped up and almost became that Everson Griffin. He had so far he has 14 and a half sacks. And how many? Anything else? He does have the touchdown, fumble touchdown, fumble return touchdown against the Lions for a touchdown. And how many tackles? 66 tackles, so not bad. So mostly those sacks, very good at getting to the quarterback. Should get a lot against Stafford this weekend. So hopefully, if he gets a lot against I don't know how many he got against the Lions, like 4 or 5 sacks against the Lions at home. So I'm hoping if he gets about that same amount, and then maybe 1 or 2 against the Bears week 17, he could get up to 20 sacks. So yeah, he is doing great. He is probably the most deserving player because he stepped up. No one would have thought. He's the most surprising one. I'm feeling, he did a very good season. I feel like he's sort of sloping down a little bit. He's still very good, but he's like sloping down a little bit, while Danielle Hunter is more consistent. So, yeah, those are the 4 Vikings Pro Bowlers. And I'm excited to see if there's going to be more or not. But hopefully I won't have to watch them in the Pro Bowl because the Vikings will hopefully be in the Super Bowl, which may or may not happen. Most likely, I'm going to say not happen. I'm trying to be realistic here. I don't think the Vikings are going to the Super Bowl. I want them to go to Super Bowl so badly, but I don't know if this year is going to be the year, because first year Kirk Cousins, and then we need some new offensive linemen. So maybe next. I'm thinking next year. But but that's not about that. It's about our Pro Bowlers. Hopefully we get some more in coming next month. So yeah, this has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28, and as always, Skull.